Hey guys, welcome to the show. I want to bring up a couple topics. Let's start with Mufon, the fall of Mufon. Um, Jan Harzen, was arrested with some type of child pornography or endangering a small child, molestation, something like that. We don't want to go into details, but that's effectively is the situation right there. And there have been many reports and publications and evidence that they've suppressed and faked and just really you can't trust them over the years. But there's a couple organizations that are trying to get together and do kind of take over what Mufon's doing in a way. Sorry, it's hot here. I'm sure you guys can hear the fan and the air conditioner blowing in the background. Hopefully that don't disturb this video too much. Mufon, their headquarters, Cincinnati, Ohio, founded May 31st, 1969 in Quincy, Illinois. It says they got 4,000 plus members. The purpose of MUFON, the scientific study of UFOs for the benefit of humanity. It says founders Walter H. Andrus, John Sessler, Alan R. Udicky. Now MUFON. They're into report sightings. This past year they passed the $100,000 report of UFOs. I've had a few dealings with the West Virginia MUFON reporter guy. That's what I'll call him. He's a pretty laid back guy, They're pretty straightforward with taking reports. I've made one report to them. It was like 95,602, something like that. And this was 2018, I believe. The one report I've ever made to him. And the guy seemed pretty professional. So you can't throw all MUFON under the bus. Just because of what Jan was busted in doing. But back to a couple organizations, and one guy in particular who I like his thought process and reasoning and research and calling out the bullcrap and the fakes and the hoaxes in this field, which in this technology age it's ridiculous unless you see it yourself. I mean, most of the time you're not going to believe it. I don't care, that's just the way it is. You're going to have doubt when you see anybody else's work. At least that's how I am. And I'm sure most professionals in this field have to be very skeptical, as I am, of what they hear and see. I've told my story a couple times of what I've seen when I was younger, what happened to me, and I mean, unless you've been there, I mean, it's so hard to explain. You know, I'm from Flatwoods, West Virginia, home of the Flatwoods Green Monster, a famous 1952 UFO sighting landed on my grandpa's property. I've told that story. Fisher, there's not a lot of Fishers. One family, my family, in Braxton County, in Flatwoods. So that's my direct connection to the Flatwoods Green Monster. I have information most people don't have, and I slipped a few hints along the way in YouTube comment sections and different things that really discuss the topic of the Flatwoods Green Monster. But with Mufon and no one wanting to trust them and all their allegations in the last several years and their sketchy work, Gufon Raido, Rich Gordano, I like this guy. I like his approach to things. He's a lot like me. I'd say we're both about the same age. And I like his skepticism when it comes to this. Now, Gufon and a couple other organizations like Third Phase of the Moon, they're kind of grouping together and trying to come up with a new reporting, sighting type platform. Now, I really like Gufon. I like Rich. I think he's great. My personal opinion is that when it comes to grouping and doing things like that, I don't think that's going to work out very well. I think Rich needs to continue doing what he's doing. Gufon is doing well. They're growing. And I think he should stick to this. Basically, himself. And just like Third Phase of the Moon, I think they should do what they're doing. I mean, sure, collaborations are great and stuff, but that's just keep everybody doing what they're doing, and there'll be less conflict that way. And if someone makes a mistake, that's on them, and you don't want a whole group of people to look bad. So, Gufon, Rich, keep doing what you're doing. I think you're doing a fantastic job. One of the very few people, I don't watch most other people's stuff, but I'll pipe in on his live streams quite often, and I like the guy. So I encourage you to check Gufon out. Yeah, check Third Phase of the Moon out also. You know, see what you think about these channels. They all have their ups, their things that they're really good at doing, and I think people need to stay doing what they're doing. And sure, you can collaborate. If you want to make a collaboration video every day, that's fine. You know, that's great. You gotta give this video a thumbs up. If you've seen these channels, tell me what you think down in the comment section, and keep your eye on the sky. You never know what you might see out there. But be skeptical, very skeptical. and most everything has a natural explanation. But I can tell you the Flatwoods Green Monster sighting is a strange one. And it's a strange area. I suggest if you ever get a chance to go on a road trip, go to Flatwoods, especially around September when the Flatwoods Green Monster Festival is going on. And just tell me if you don't think there is a different vibe there. I know this. I grew up there. There's with the reputation of the alien having involvement with my family. So it is what it is, and we'll see you in the next video.